The expression hair of the dog for an alcoholic drink taken to cure a hangover is a shortening of a hair of the dog that bit you. It comes from an old belief that someone who was bitten by a rabid dog could be cured of rabies by taking a potion containing some of the dog's hair. The theory then goes that although alcohol may be to blame for the hangover, a smaller dose of the same will, somehow, act as a cure. Despite those who have valiantly tried to spread the word, there is no scientific evidence that this cure for either a hangover or rabies actually works. And while we're on the subject, alcohol and the pastime of drinking have given rise to some very amusing and interesting words in the English language. Throughout pretty much all of recorded history, there have been humorous descriptions for drunkenness and getting sozzled. So let's take a whistle-stop tour from past to present along the timeline of some of these words and phrases. We start quite leisurely with the drunken and fore-drunken of Old English. That's around 1200. While cup-shotten makes an appearance around 1330. In the 16th century, we meet the fun-loving BOUSY, a forerunner of today's BOOZY, and the period also gave us tippled and in drink. The 17th century flings us into reeling ripe and getting fuddled, or fuddling one's cap, while the next 100 years offered oiled, stewed, and groggy. Red in the face, we arrive at 1811 and lushy, while you may be surprised to find pissed as early as 1812. The 19th century proved particularly fruitful for drunk synonyms. 3 sheets in the wind, getting tight, pickled, squiffy, and toxic, for example. Not to mention the rhyming slang of elephant trunk, e.g., he's elephants. The 20th and 21st centuries have been equally prolific in drunk terminology, and it certainly seems like an area of English that's unlikely to ever pall or less its inventiveness.